I want you to go into how you and I came together through this case and a little bit of your reaction when you first, met me on the phone and knew that I was interested in knowing more about your brother's case.
Mm-hmm. Well, right after Michael died, of course, we were in shock. But after we got over the shock and began to realize there was something suspicious about this whole thing, I tried to make contact with several different organizations. We began reading articles just a few days after Mike died about some kind of tie-in with even a political type situation. So I tried to contact on many occasions. I tried to contact Alex Jones, because I thought, well, he's the kind of guy that likes to do investigative stuff. I know he's got some bad labels, especially now, but back then, 7 years ago, it was not the case. He was kind of an up-and-coming guy, we thought. I tried contacting, I actually emailed the Daily Beast. I want to say Huffington Post as well. I emailed them, just letting them know in their blog articles online that I was Mike's brother and I would like to talk to him about the case. I got no response from anyone. And I don't know how many times I tried calling Alex Jones radio station. I mean, many times a day, and I could never get on. So we kind of gave up in a way, not gave up, but we had a family meeting saying, what are we going to do? And we just kept thinking, well, we're just hoping someone's going to take an interest in the case. When you came along, that was a real kind of a relief for the family. A sigh of relief, actually, because there was a couple of other people that expressed interest in it, and to protect their identity, I don't want to mention their names, but there was actually a lawyer out in Pasadena who had my sister contacted, and he wanted to see all the stuff we had on the case, and told us, you know what, I'll really look into it for you. We never heard from him again.
Would you say that this case has turned a lot of people off from it due to the discrepancies and due to the connections to the high power of the Los Angeles Coroner's Office and the LAPD?
Well, I'm not quite sure what you mean by turning people off. I know the case died really quickly, if that's what you mean. I mean, it was in the spotlight for just a few days, and then it just faded. It wasn't headlines anymore. And then anyone else that brought it up after that they were kind of laughed at, really. Conspiracy theories and that sort of thing.
So at the time of Michael's death, you were familiar with these theories going around about your brother.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Do you remember the first theory that you heard, or the first time you saw the connection between the two?
Yeah, and I mean, and I the very first theory that we saw was out of called the Examiner. The National Examiner had actually.
I think.
Yeah. That's right. Somebody actually bought the newspaper out there, and so this was the first. So I mean, to us, we didn't even know what to think about it. Okay, I can't say we jumped all over that. To be quite frank with you, I had other suspects in mind as far as who might have done this. But this was. We kind of treated it like some of these other tabloid newspapers. We didn't give a lot of credit to it. You know what I mean? We just thought, wow, kind of crazy. We kind of laughed about it. Actually, we thought, why wouldn't Michael be surprised to see that he's on the same front page as the president? But again, we gave it no. We put it aside very quickly. We just looked at it and thought it was interesting. That was about it. But
anything else that comes to mind back in 2012 surrounding not only your brother's case, but Andrew's case? I mean, anything that at the time, I know you had another suspect, but the political angle, now that you look back on it, was it something that made sense right away? Now that everything, all the evidence that we're about to go through in the case, is that the angle now, the political angle, within the Los Angeles Coroner's Office, politics within that?
Yes. To myself and to the entire family now, we've shifted from thinking one way to there's so much evidence that points in a different direction. So yeah, we're convinced that there's something going on.